Hi everybody, this is a video overview of this knife. This knife was my Father's Day present for 2017, and it is a Spyderco Chaparral, and it is the one with what's called Raffir Noble, or Noble Raffir, I forget which it is. But the material is a composite. It is a composite of three things. Let me see if I can show you. The first is this, which is brass mesh. And the second is this, which is copper mesh. And the third is this material, which is simply a translucent resin. And so this is sort of like a knife that has like pen acrylic body tube material as the handle material. And you know, the Chaparral is a great knife. It's a great size knife. It's really super paper thin. I mean, this is one of the thinnest blades I've ever seen. This is probably the thinnest blade on a cold steel, or not cold steel, on a Spyderco, and it cuts like the dickens. I mean, one of the things I do to test out of box sharpness is I cut toilet paper, and if it can cut but not tear toilet paper, then it's really fucking sharp. And this knife is really fucking sharp. I mean, there's just no two ways about it. And you know, it has all the great ergonomics. It's got like this rounded hump, I love that. It's got the half and half finger choil, I love that. It's got this nice index notch here. If you want to do it that way, you can do it that way. But it's great in the hand. I mean, it's perfect size. It's you know, 2.75 inches, which is just great. Love it. It's got the great wire pocket clip, which is a stiff wire pocket clip, not the wobbly one like on the Techno. This is a Taichung, Taiwan Spyderco, and it's just fabulous, right? It's just, they're always fabulous. The grind is a really thin, hollow grind, super thin behind the edge. But, you know, it's a lockback Spyderco. That's not the most exciting thing in the world. But when you get like really up close, let's see if I can get this thing to, I mean, first of all, it's like shinier than shit, so I'm going to see the camera reflection. Ah, come on. There we go. You can see, I mean, it just has like so much depth. It looks like stuff is floating around in there. And this is the show side, which is pretty good. And then this is the non-show side, and it's pretty good too. No two pieces of Raffir are alike, and so they have the same colors, which is sort of a blue, the gold, and the bronze. But it's just a remarkable knife. This sort of looks like electrified seaweed or something. It's just so cool. And so if you have a really plain knife like the Spyderco Chaparral and you dress it up in something as cool as the Raffir Noble, I think this is just an incredibly awesome knife. And even though it's slick, it's not super, or even though it's polished, it's not super slick. I mean, there's some resistance here. It's kind of slow when you run your fingers across it. That's all I can tell you. The polish is really high. The fit and finish in this knife is impeccable. You know, it's a Taichung, Taiwan Spyderco. Like, you're not going to get bad shit out of that. I really, really like this knife. It was an awesome Father's Day present. This is like the perfect Father's Day present because it's probably not a knife I would buy myself, but I'm glad I have it, and it looks fantastic, and it'll be something I can carry all the time. And when I do, I'll think of my boys and my wife, which is a good thing. So, this is the video overview, but a written review of this knife is definitely coming because I do not have a Chaparral review on my site. So that's